Mondays.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our September Mom Mondays. I am Amber, and this month I am joined by Nicole. She is mom to TESS Superhero Meredith. So she's going to be joining me for the next few Mom Mondays. And Nicole, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
it's so exciting. So today I thought we would talk about school. So most people, I think almost everybody now who is enrolled in school has started school, which is very exciting. And for ourselves, Rowan is not in school yet, but he will be starting next year. So we have started working with our social worker to begin planning those next steps for him. Because obviously for our kiddos with SLC13A5 epilepsy, the school plan might look a little different from the average neurotypical child. So I'm curious, as Meredith is 6,
Yeah.
how have the last couple of years been at school for her and for you and for your family? Can you just share your experience about what that experience has been like?
Yes. So Meredith is now in first grade, which is just crazy. I can't believe it. She started school in pre-K, and she would go for half a day in the beginning. And it was only about 3.5 hours, but it was 5 days a week. And the very first week of school, I did sit in the parking lot in the car crying. I was terrified it was the first time she was really away from me for that long of a period of time and with people that I didn't know. So I was really scared, especially because she can't talk and tell me what's going on, how her day is, who she's interacting with, that whole bit. But she loved it, like absolutely loved school. She was so happy, so excited. And after a week, I was able to go home. I live 5 minutes from the school, by the way, but I was able to finally go home. And now she's still in the same school and she's in first grade. But we made sure that we had things in place with her school so that I know she was safe and taken care of. One thing is that she has a one-to-one nurse who is absolutely amazing and does all her care and stays with her the whole day. She is with her every second of the day. And she has a seizure action plan so that in case she has a seizure, they have a plan in place of what to do as far as rescue meds. Every child's seizure action plan looks different, but it's great to have. And we worked with her neurologist to have that. We also have an IEP, and that outlined like Meredith's diet, her therapies, what she needed in the classroom. Like Meredith needs minimal distractions, a smaller classroom, and extra aides in the room. She gets therapy, PT, OT, and speech, and all of that's outlined on her IEP. So, and her special diet, which she does eat. She doesn't have a G-tube, but it's soft foods and they have to know that. So,
Great. And can you just tell me a little bit about, what does she work on at school? Because from what we were told, it might be more life skill related versus the traditional math, spelling, or it could be a combination thereof. So can you just talk about that for a little bit?
so Meredith definitely does a combination. She is very delayed. So right now she's in first grade. She has made great strides over the past couple of years. Like she knows her colors now, which she did not know going into school. She's still working on shapes. They do look at sight words to try to start reading and counting with numbers, but she's also learning more so in her OT, things like how to try to zipper a zipper or feed herself with a fork, like things like that. So she definitely works on both of those. It's funny because simple things that we take advantage of, she doesn't know. Like we just realized this year that she didn't know how to raise her hand to get the teacher's attention. And every time they keep telling her, oh, you have to raise your hand, and then I'll look, she goes to raise both arms, or she's like kind of all over the place. And now we're like holding one arm down, and we're like, you go up with one, and then she holds a fist and she's trying. But it's
Yeah.
simple things like that that she's also learning.
Oh, it's great to hear, honestly. I mean, I know I'm a little nervous, and I'm sure other moms and dads and parents in the SLC13A5 community might be a little nervous for the kids starting school. So it's great to hear the progress she's making and also all of the supports that are available for her. And I know your specific situation is unique to the United States, and we have families globally. So I'm just going to encourage families to look into the things that Nicole said and see if that's available in your area, and make sure that you have whatever resources you're able to have at the school for your kiddos to make their school very successful and to have fun. So, um,
They are
Nicole,
so social and they love to be around other children. So school is great.
yeah, that is very true. The most social kids I know. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for sharing that. And thanks to everybody for tuning in to this month's episode of Mom Mondays. And we will see you next time.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.
Mama, 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 mama.